Maybe we should have thought through this 11-0 a little bit better. Do I need to call the fire department? Is that a baby holding a flare? Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 14, Episode 5 here at H&W Welders on the Impossible Dreams. We look to win the Champions League with our Northern Irish club, and today, well, 6 points from today's episode, and maybe it is back on. We'll be hosting Real Madrid, and if we win that would be huge for more than one reason. But before that, we go to Galatasaray after our 11-0 record-breaking defeat over them last episode, which was huge. Now, there's a little bit to catch you up on. The main thing is off-field, and that is some upgrades to our facilities. Training facilities, just under 4.9 million. That'll be done. That'll be done by early next year. We're November 2033. It'll be done by February 2034. So that's excellent news. It started in a start date. So it's going to be finished before it started. That doesn't make sense, does it? Anyway, we'll see what happens. And the youth facilities as well are being upgraded, 5.25 for them. And that should take us up to state of the art for both, which will be absolutely huge. And the other bit of news that we have off the field is another injury to Martin McKay. It's a thigh strain, 2 to 5 weeks. He's already been missing for a week. So we're without him for Galatasaray. He should be back for Real Madrid. There was a little bit of a gap between the two games. And I think from what we saw last episode, we'll probably be okay without him against Galatasaray. But hopefully we will have him back for Real Madrid. And there is, of course, some games to catch you up on. 2 of them, in fact, both in the league, I believe. The first one was against Bainbridge Town. So let's see how that went. Armstrong gave us the lead in first half stoppage time. And then found McCracken, who doubled our lead just after the break. Before Armstrong played in Scully late on to seal the points. So we were really good in this one without scoring the goals that we deserved, to be honest. Armstrong was absolutely running the show, a penalty and 2 assists. And you can see from the match ratings, it was a very strong performance from us. Next up, it was, who was it? Coleraine. It was Coleraine in the league, so let's see how we did against them. Vogler put us in front. And McDade made it 2-0. Andrew Ellis smashed in a third. Before Vogler's second completed the scoring. So this was comfortable, it really was. I love the little layoff from Atwell for the Ellis goal. Wonderful stuff from him. They did lose 2 men late. McDade missed a penalty, which is the first one he's missed all season, I believe. So that's a bit of a shame. But the game was already won at that point. And yeah, well won at that. Let's have a look and see what that means. You can see there is some games in between the 2 Champions League games. Carrick in the league, and then Glenavon and Larne in respective Cup and Shield competitions. We're not going to show those. I'll show you the highlights, but that's all we'll worry about with those. As far as the league goes, 12 from 12, 36 points, 11 clear of Linfield. It's a shame, isn't it, that the league is just not that competitive for us. That's why we're focusing on the Champions League. And like I say, 6 points from today's episode. If Paris can do us a favour, we could find ourselves going into the final round of games tied with Real Madrid on, or even ahead of Real Madrid, to be honest. So, well, we would be ahead of them with 6 points, wouldn't we? Assuming that Paris does us a favour. But let's have a look and see what we're doing here against Galatasaray. And it was, of course, a complete and utter abomination from them in the home leg. Let's see what we can do in Turkey. We're expecting a 4... Well, who knows what we're going to get from them, to be honest. Probably, well, hopefully a terrible performance. It's going to be Young in goal. It's Surgeon, Kidd, McGurk, and Kavanagh as the back 4. It's Kamani and Thompson in midfield. Scully, Armstrong, and Lake in behind. Venton, hold up. Of course, Champions League record setter himself. What's he worried about? Game time. You can play as much as you want if you're going to score 6 goals in the Champions League, mate. Alright, so we can see the team sheets. The names look familiar, don't they, from the last time we played them. So let's hope we get a similar performance from us and them. It's a bit of a tough one, isn't it, in terms of not being complacent. How are we the underdogs? We just beat them 11-0. Alright, and we'll just point our fingers and say we have faith in them and hopefully get a good performance. Alright, and here we go, Champions League football. You never want to take it for granted, do you? I am slightly concerned that I'm doing just that, but you can't win a game 11-0 and then a couple of weeks later go and lose, can you surely, or not win? So we'll go with roughly the same game plan, and you'd imagine head-to-head is done. They're not going to... Imagine if they beat us 12-0. Yeah, so head-to-head should be absolutely fine, which means, assuming that they're not going to go and take anything off Paris and Real Madrid, that we're already through, but a draw here would all but guarantee that. That would mean they'd have to then beat both of them to get to 6 points, assuming we lost both. And that's surely not going to happen. This is some wonderful football, but Benton Holder is just offside. Oh, that's a shame. It was really nice, wasn't it? We just picked them apart again. There's an inquest going on in the center of that Galatasaray defense, but the offside flag on this occasion has saved them. Thompson, Scully, and he is offside, so we can't argue with it, but it was some nice football nonetheless. So let's just give him some early encouragement then. We'll get that to body language, please, game. And I'll feel a little bit better once, or if I shouldn't be that assumptive, should I? If we get the first goal, then I'll feel a little bit better that we're on the way here, but hopefully it's not going to be too far in coming. Here we go with Lake in behind. Can he pull it back? He goes himself, and Dylan Lake, that's a strike, a 5th of the season for him, and it is 1-0 after 12 minutes, and we are indeed underway now. And that's just a little bit of a... Oh, they're such a bad side, aren't they? It just makes you feel a little bit more comfortable that we've got that goal. If we were now to have... You know, they can happen, you make a mistake, and they get a goal, it would only be a draw, and that would still be essentially enough for us. They've got a Surik as well. Thompson, can he stop the cross coming in? There is the cross. It is headed towards goal, but it's over the top. And let's give them some praise since we have the lead. And... well, we'll just see where this goes from here. It's not been as good a performance from us, but you would... I mean, it was never going to be exactly as good, was it? But we're looking quite nervous. Now, I wonder how much of that is because I didn't, before the game, take the pressure off. You know, I mean, assumedly, Galatasaray, for some reason, are still the favourites for this one. Scully, can he stop the cross coming in? He can't, and it is a goal back for Galatasaray. And maybe I have let complacency slide in here a little bit. We'll give them some encouragement. And... well... it's not... Surgeon just had to win the ball, didn't he? We didn't stop the cross. We didn't win the head up. And that's kind of what happens. Here we go. Kavanagh to Scully. Can Scully? No, it's tackled away, but Kavanagh picks it up. Can he whip a cross in for us now? It's towards the back post, too close to the goalkeeper. And that was surely not the highlight. What's going to happen here? Suddenly I'm very nervous again. Ball forward. Can we win that? We can with Kidd. Armstrong picks it up. Can he play in Venton hold up? Venton Holder, I think he's onside. He whacks it in. He is onside. Venton Holder with a 10th of the season. That is 8 he has now in the Champions League, I believe. And we have responded instantly. And we're back in front, 2-1. Armstrong, I thought he missed his moment there, but he didn't. He just waited and waited, slipped the ball in for Holder. And, well, Venton Holder. I know you guys have wanted to see if there is no option to buy in the loan. It was just a straight out loan. I'm hoping... oh, he held his run brilliantly that time, didn't he? I'm hoping that we'll be able to do something to get him, but you can see he's valued at 5 million. To get him out of Lyon is going to cost that much more again. So we'll see. We do have money to spend, and he's not on the biggest wage. But yeah, it's one of those. If he's a young player that they want to keep, we'll start looking at 30, 40 million, and that's just money we don't have. So we'll tell them don't get complacent here. I don't like that Scully is looking nervous. He's come around there. We do have Brady on the bench, so we can make that change if we need to. And we've got a corner. I would love a 2-goal margin. Ball in by Armstrong. It's headed towards the back post, and it's hit the crossbar, I think. Kavanagh picks it up, but that'll end the highlight. Let's give them some praise, and thankfully, we're not looking nervous in the second half. Surgeon with a throw. He finds Kamani. I think that's the first we've seen of him, isn't it? Kamani with a cross, but it's headed away. And, oh, we can't quite win that. Kidd is there. Kavanagh on the retreat. We're getting pulled out of our shape here, aren't we? We've kind of regathered it. We've got 2 centre-backs in the middle. Can Kavanagh stop the cross? He can't. Oh, Kavanagh. Kavanagh, what a player he is. Here we go now with Armstrong. Can he play in Venton again? Armstrong, he's waiting for his moment. He goes himself, and it's on target. But there was possibly better options available to him there. So still just the 2-1. Let's try demand more. I don't like Scully's looking apprehensive, and he's injured as well. So that makes that an easier decision, doesn't it? So let's get Brady on for him. And Surgeon with a throw, but deep in our own half here. Lake to Kamani, across there for Thompson. Thompson gets it wide for Brady. Can he shine on the Champions League stage? There's a ball for Venton Holder. He may have been offside. It's not going to matter because the keeper saved it. And he was indeed offside. Hold your runs, Venton. I don't know what to say to them. Do we just praise them? They're delighted if we praise them, as they should be. And we're coming towards the end here. It's certainly not 11-0, is it? That's for sure. Oh, we've got another throw, another highlight. Oh, Jesus Christ. We've got away with that. Kamani has it. It's tackled away. Brady should pick it up. Armstrong's getting forward in space. Come on, Brady. Show us what you can do on the big stage. He goes a long way. Can he pull it back? Lake at the back post. There he is, and there it is. It's 3-1. Then stoppage time. That'll do it. And we have 6 points in the Champions League. That is us through into Europe after Christmas. Galatasaray cannot catch us. Well, they can catch us, but they can't pass us with the head-to-head. So we will be in the Europa League at a minimum. That takes the pressure off against Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain. And both those games are at home. And you guys were saying go for it. And I think I'm tempted to. I don't know what to do. It's going to be a spur-of-the-moment decision. But 3-1 away from home in Turkey. It's never an easy place to go, is it? And that is not too bad. Are we pleased with the performance? I think we are. Well done, boys. So Paris have done us a favour. We are now joint on points with Real Madrid. And they beat us 2-0 at the Bernabeu. No. They are the Bernabeu, aren't they? So if we can win, and if it's a massive if we can win 2-0 or 3-1 or something like that, and we're talking about Real Madrid, which is ridiculous to say, but we would get the head-to-head, and could we get out of this group yet? It would be a miracle if we did. But guys, wait right there. I'm going to play through these games, and then we'll be back to host Real Madrid. Let's see if we can get Windsor Park bouncing. Okay, welcome back. We are getting ready to host Real Madrid with nothing to lose except, staying in the Champions League. But we're already in Europe after Christmas, which is nice. And we have the early kickoff as well, so we're not going to have to worry about keeping an eye on the other score. It's basically win or we're done. And it's win and they're through for Real Madrid. So it's a lot riding on the game. But before we get to it, there is a few games to catch you up on, starting with Carrick Rangers in the league. Surrock cross for McDade to give us an early lead. Atwell picked out Brady's run to make it 2-0. Before Brady turned provider for McDade's second. A Napoleon special made it 4-0. And McDade completed his hat-trick before half-time, before getting his fourth late on. So I really am just running out of things to say about McDade. He just scores and scores and scores. We were fantastic in the first half. 5-0 up at half-time. We just kind of played out the second half a little bit, but the job was already done. So that was excellent. Next up, it was Larne in the County Antrim Shield semi-final. Let's see if we can make the final. We went behind in the first minute. Weatherup found McCracken to draw us level early in the second half, before Surrock pounced on a loose ball to give us the lead. Larne were instantly level again. But De Lauro played in Scully to seal the tie late on. So this game, it took place through an international break. Now, that meant that because a lot of our youngsters are away with the Northern Irish youth team, so we didn't really have too much choice in the team we could pick, to be honest. We had to play Roy Hill at left back, and to be fair to him, he did brilliantly. But we were good enough in this one to get the job done, particularly in the second half. And yeah, I don't think it was, well, you can see from the XG and the XG tracker, it wasn't really a 3-2 game, but it was certainly not an easy one either. Next game to catch you up on, the final one, is in the League Cup. It's the quarterfinal against Glenavon. So let's see how we did. McQuaid crossed for Brady to give us a first-minute lead. Ellis found McCracken to make it 2-0. Before McQuaid's pass was well finished by McCracken in first half stoppage time. McCracken pounced on a defensive mix-up just after the break to seal his hat-trick. Glenavon pulled one back, before Napoleon crossed for Turpey to complete the scoring. So we were just too good in this one. Great to see McCracken putting chances away in front of goal. Turpey off the bench. When he plays, he scores, and that's a good thing to have in a striker, isn't it? And yeah, just generally speaking, it was quite a good performance from us. And we do have in the semi-final of this one, it's in the Crusaders in the final of the Antrim Shield, and it is, I believe, in the semi-final. There it is. There, it's Larne in the semi-final of the League Cup. So we'll have that played before next episode. But it is all about Champions League Group B against Real Madrid. Both of us are on 6 points. Forget goal difference. We need to win at least 2-0. Right? That was the score in the first... Right there. That was the score in the first game. So we need to at least match that if we're going to... If the goal difference is going to come into play. So a lot to do here. It is still Real Madrid. We need to remember that. We're expecting a 4-2-3-1 against them. And this is the team that we are sending out. Now, I want to be attacking, but I also want to make sure we're still in the game. So we are just going to start off a little bit more conservative. Hopefully we can nick a goal, and then we can, then we don't have to worry about attacking because we'll already be in front. So it's going to be Young in goal, Surgeon, Kidd, McGurk, and Kavanagh as the back four. It's Kamani and Tomo in midfield. It's Scully, Armstrong, and Lake. It is Holder up top. A bench of Potoknik, Hill, DeLauro, Atwell, Brady, and McCracken. We didn't quite get McKay back. He is 2 days away, so that's a little bit of a disappointing blow. But well, we know what Lake can do, so let's hope he gets out there and does it. All right, we can see the team sheets here. Now, Real Madrid, they are actually without a manager right now. They have just sacked their manager, but it's still, the likes of Fati is there. It was Kubo, wasn't it, that got a free kick for them in the first game. Tenali and B, it's still Real Madrid, isn't it? So we're going to have to say there's no pressure on you here, boys. Let's maybe pump our fists and say we have faith in them. And, well, let's just see what we can do. Alright, so there's some fans in Winter Park today. They're probably all Real Madrid fans, but nonetheless, there are some fans there. Maybe news of 11-0 in the last game at the stadium. And now look at that recent form. Oh, it just teases you, doesn't it? It's still Real Madrid. And we are still a Northern Irish team, a very good Northern Irish team. We'd have to be the best Northern Irish team in the history of the league, surely. But, oh, it does just make you wonder, doesn't it? The key is, obviously the key is going to be making sure we're defensively sound, but also if we get a chance, we need to take it, and we've got defending to do early on here. Come on, boys, can we win that back, please? We can. It's up towards Venton, hold up. What can he do? Venton, he cuts inside. He's still got possession for us. He's going to do well to score from here, though. Maybe use a teammate. He does. He finds Scully. Scully, cross ball. It's Lake. It's Lake. It's Lake. Oh! It's still there for Scully. It's Lake. Oh, how have we not scored? Oh, I thought Scully, he's already scored against Manchester United to beat them, and I thought he was about to put one in against Real Madrid as well. We'll give them some more encouragement. A draw would obviously not be enough for us because you can't see Galatasaray beating Real Madrid, but at least it would keep us mathematically still in there. Here we go with Holder. Oh, sort of didn't know whether he was passing it to Thompson or Armstrong, I don't think, but we've won the ball back. Here we go with Surgeon getting forward. Can we get the cross in? It's there for Lake. Back to Surgeon. Surgeon. It's falling. Oh! I think it was Venton Holder in there, and he's put it past the post. We're looking at the more dangerous team here. Surgeon heads it forward. Lake is nowhere near that. And here come Real Madrid. Are we about to get the sucker punch? Ball in. It's away by Kavanagh. He finds Scully as well. Scully turns, goes. Oh, he loses out. And again, here come Real Madrid forward. Can Kavanagh win that back off Ansu Fati? No, he can't. Ansu Fati! It's easy for Young. And that is indeed the highlight. Holder's looking nervous. That's not really what we want from our striker in front of goal, is it? Tomo should get to that. He does. Thompson. Back to Kidd. He's not nowhere to go. Turn back in field, mate. Back in field. There we go. Nicely done, Kidd. Young. Cross to McGurk. To Kamani and Thompson. Thompson gets it forward. Oh, it's a loose pass. And we can't afford that. We can't afford that. Oh. And that is a self-inflicted wound, isn't it? We're 1-0 down on half an hour. We've looked the more dangerous side. We've given the ball away one too many times. Ansu Fati picks out the run. Surgeon can't quite get there. Young can't keep it out. And it's 1-0 to Real Madrid. And now we need 3 goals, of course, to get the head-to-head. Armstrong. Can we go and pull this straight back? Holder. Can he get... just couldn't quite beat his man there. And here come Real Madrid. Ball forward. Kids there. Heads it down. Oh, we're not quite at this, are we? Now, the question is, as my light flickers, it's 2-0. And, well, that's just about that. We needed those 2 early chances. One of them had to go in, didn't it? And we suddenly looked very nervous. We're giving the ball away. I don't know whether berating, focus, no pressure. Let's try a focus. And the other thing we might try is just go back to how we play in the league. We've got absolutely nothing to lose at this point. We're getting picked apart playing like this anyway. There's a ball forward. Holder can't get to it. And something needs to change here, doesn't it? There's a nice header. Scully runs onto it. Holder, he's in here. Can he get us back to 2-1? Vincent Holder, it's a good effort, but it's straight at the goalkeeper. And let's not waste time. Let's make this change now. So not too much will... No, not that one. That one. Not too much will change. Kamani and Scully need to switch around. But that is all fine, isn't it? Yes, it is. So we're playing them like they're a Northern Irish Premiership team now. We are going at them. Armstrong with the corner. Can he pick out a teammate in the middle? Oh, he almost can. Lake should retrieve that. Back to Armstrong. Armstrong looking for the ball into the penalty area, but can't find it. And that is that. Alright, let's try demand more. We're looking nervous though, and it's 2-0 at the break. Look at that start. We were on top, weren't we, until their goal. Show me something else second half. Well, let's just... You know what? I wonder if we look for revenge. We've got really nothing to lose at this point. Maybe some revenge will fire them up. It doesn't look like it's particularly worked. Yeah, well, we'll see how we get on early doors in the second half here. Here we go. We've got a throw. Armstrong. Ball across. It's there for Lake. Can he pick out... Kavanagh was making a decent run, then stopped. Here we go. Scully's making a good run, but... we're not picking the passes. We're hesitant. We're not picking the pass when it's there. We're giving it away, and we've got away with that one. The pass was there, wasn't it? And he held it. He held it for a second too long, and then it was gone. McGurk for Kidd. For Kamani. I wonder if we are just playing with pressure, and it's that hesitation that comes with not being completely confident. Here we go with Lake. Holder. He's played him in. Fenton Holder. Oh, he's not on today, is he? We need him to save some of those 6 he got against Galatasaray last home game. Let's wait and see what happens here. I mean, we're 54 minutes in, and you'd argue, despite the score, we've had more chances. We've had the better chances. The difference, and it's so blatantly obvious, is that we still, in these big games, don't have a player. Scully! There he is! Scully gets it back to 2-1. We just don't have the players in front of goal to take the chances that we're creating, but Lake and Scully combine there. That is brilliant. It's 2-1. We have scored a goal against Real Madrid as Welders. That in itself is quite incredible. It's a good first touch from Scully, wasn't it? Took him away from the defender. It's a really nice goal, actually. Lake did brilliantly in the build-up. And... can we get back level? Could we dream of getting back level? Kamani. Ball forward, looking for Lake. We've got players in the box. Cross comes in. It's Holder! Oh, it's not his day, is it? It's not his day. Let's give them some more encouragement. He is looking nervous. Do we pull the pin on him and get McCracken on there? He's nervous. We need to. It's not Fenton Holder's day. So McCracken, he's in good goal-scoring form. We've seen that. Does he have one against Real Madrid, I wonder? Scully to Kavanagh. Cross comes in. It's headed away. Kamani has it. Kamani for Lake. McCracken's making a little bit of a... Oh! Dylan Lake, what a strike! And it's 2-2. We've come back from 2-0 down. And could we still be in this game to beat Real Madrid? Let's give them some praise for that. It's a wonder goal from Dylan Lake. McCahill. Lake, touch, turn, pivot, shoot. It's unstoppable. And it's Real Madrid 2, H&W Welders 2. And there's 20 minutes to play. And they have a highlight. Can we win this ball back? It's there, it's Lake. He's won it back again. McCracken, go put pressure on them, mate. No, not quite. Ball forward. Can we win that, please? No. Kid to Kavanagh. We should have been attacking them from the start. Lesson learned. Kid gets it forward. Oh, it's no one there. It's picked up by Scully, though. Can Scully play in McCracken? Scully. Go on, mate. It's fallen for Kamani. To Lake. Dylan Lake. Lake! Oh! Just couldn't. It was on his right foot, wasn't it? He's a left-footed player. This has been brilliant, though. Let's give them some more encouragement. Do we want to make any more subs? Let's just give that a quick pause. I need to... Thompson's not having a good game. Neither is Armstrong. Alright, so you know what we'll do? Given how we're playing now, let's get Atwell on. Now, actually, Atwell probably needs to play as the deep liar. Let's get Kamani going box to box. And Armstrong. Well, you don't take Armstrong off, do you? I don't think. No, you don't. Let's just move him. Let's just move him maybe back. Let's move him, try him as a trequartista. Just try him in a little bit of a more different role. See if that helps him. Can we go and get the winner here? We need to win the game to have any chance. We've got a highlight in the 89th minute. If there's a goal, it's going to be in the 90th minute. And please don't be for Real Madrid. Kid wins it back brilliantly. Can he pick a pass? Armstrong. Armstrong to Lake. Dylan Lake! Oh, I thought that was it! With 4 minutes to play, I thought that was it. We're in stoppage time. Armstrong to Kamani, back to Armstrong, back to Kamani. It's blocked away. Can Scully get to that? No, we've got a lot of players forward now. We're in trouble. Oh, don't do it to us. Not in stoppage time. Can Kid? No, Atwell. Atwell gets... Oh, he's given away a penalty. Oh, ref, please don't do this to us. He won the ball, didn't he? The ball ended up in the net. I mean, but that's probably because the ref blew his whistle. Please don't give it. Oh, he's gonna give it. Channel your inner Watford Leicester. Let's save this and go up the other end. Come on, Young. Please, mate. Please, 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 please. Oh, what a save! What a save! And we still got a highlight. Here we go with Dylan Lake. He gets forward. It's tackled away. Are we going to take a point from Real Madrid? It knocks us out of the Champions League. Or does it? No, it doesn't, because if we'll both be on 7 points, we will need to better their result against Galatasaray as we play Paris Saint-Germain, which isn't going to happen. But it's a fighting performance from our Welders. We came back from 2-0 down. It's not full-time yet. We are attacking. Can we get something going here? Scully to Kamani. Kamani chips it in. Oh, penalty. Is that a penalty, ref? No. Oh, what a game. What a performance. We should have been attacking them from the start, and it makes you wonder what could have happened. I'm an idiot. I'm too cautious. But that was brilliant. What a performance. Well done. So, there we go. We have 7 points. We will be in the Europa League, and if we can play like that in the Europa League, and there's the other results, Paris Saint-Germain have beaten Galatasaray as expected. I mean, there is still a chance. You know, we will definitely, against my better judgment, we will attack Paris from the get-go and see what happens there. Dylan Lake was just nothing short of superb, was he? We have drawn Real Madrid in the Champions League. That is absolutely amazing. It's not impossible. We need to better Real Madrid's result against Galatasaray. So basically, if Real Madrid win, then we're done. There's nothing we can do about it. But what a game. What a game that was. Guys, if you've enjoyed that, make sure you hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And I'll be back next time for we'll do Lion away in the league as a build-up to Paris Saint-Germain at home. We are still, and if you told me when this group started, we would go into the last game with still a chance of progressing out of it into the Champions League, I wouldn't have believed you, to be honest. I wouldn't have believed you. But here we are. Paris Saint-Germain, defending champions, win, and we're a chance. Take care.